Hey guys, welcome back to another podcast on the Galaxy Talk. And today, this is going to be our second episode. Sorry we haven't been posting as much, just lots of stuff has been going on, but we're back at it and we're here with another episode. And again, we're joined by that one great admiral. And yeah, we're going to be starting off with this video. So, all right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to be talking about just kind of like everything that's new in the game so far right now and our general opinions on everything. And we're going to start off with just talking about like the main thing, the new era characters, or era units, I mean. So, um, that one, Great Admiral, do you want to start us off?
Yes, of course. As you can see here, Asajj Ventress came out today at about 1 p.m. Well, for our time at least. Um, but I think overall she's been a great character so far. I was playing with her a little bit earlier today, and it like skyrockets your Coliseum from like tier 2 to tier 3. So I personally like her a lot.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think she's a really good character to add on to all the different characters that have come out right now. I think that something that's really good is Stormtrooper Luke is like a really good leader for Coliseum and stuff. But adding on Asajj Ventress right now is like huge because now we have 4 units that we can use, and then we can like work on the Coliseum more, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I personally like the new unit as well. I think she's like absolutely insane. I think the fact that like they just dropped her and you can get her level 35 day 1 is just insane.
Yeah, it really like this is was anticipated slightly just because we got Yoda and Chewie up to 25 day one, and like if this keeps going, like I really don't see exactly what level we're gonna get Dual End Vader at, but that's what I'm really looking forward to for the last one. Even though the rest of the characters are amazing, a little off topic, I know, but Dual End Vader is probably gonna be the best unit out of all these.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think that so yeah, I think that this is a really good strategy that they're doing is that they keep giving us higher level of the characters. And right now, so we got Yoda and Chewie at level 25 day 1, and then we got Asajj at 35. I'm wondering if we're going to get either Barris at 45 or if they're going to give us another 10 or if we're only going to get 5. I don't know, but they're going to
I really think that they're gonna give Barris at level 50 so they can give Vader at 65 because 65 is year 12, I believe, when the characters actually come out. So that's my guess on when they're going to do that.
yeah, yeah. And then Maul's going to be coming out soon or well,
Stranger, I think.
yeah. Stranger is coming out soon and in the next week, I believe, for all the people who are getting him. Unfortunately, I am not one of them. I have I have failed to grind out hard mode and or normal mode to get to hard mode, and I just didn't make it that far. But I will keep trying, especially now with the new addition of Bale and Skull to the account. So, but yeah, do you wanna? Should we talk about Stranger a little bit or no?
Yes, we could talk about Stranger a little bit.
Okay.
Pretty good character.
Stranger. Where is he? I thought he was an online force user. Here, I'll just go here. There he is. Never mind. I thought he was an online force user. Okay, we're good. All right. So first of all, the Stranger is the new character. So if you are unlocking him this upcoming week, things to note is he does have Grand Arena Omicrons, and they are very overpowered.
Yes, yeah, definitely. I haven't looked at his kit as much as you have, but he looks even from like his animations, you can tell that he's going to be a good character.
Yeah. I mean, I just want to say this all out. I am not a huge fan of the overall Acolyte show, but from a character standpoint, This is probably my favorite character from the actual show. But I think that like him having all these Omicrons and all these abilities is just insane. I believe he has two. Is it two or three Omicrons? Three Omicrons. So he's gonna just be absolutely insane. Um, Now here's the thing I'm scared about. For the future of Swag, it says whenever an Acolyte ally counterattacks. Just saying, this is the only Acolyte character we have in the game.
Yeah, like I really, really hope we don't get more Acolyte characters because the show was okay at best. And honestly, I hope they would rather pursue like when like Maul Shadow Lord comes out, I hope they do something for that instead of like adding more Acolyte characters. But that's just my personal opinion on that.
Yeah. I also just noting something that like I really like on characters is I usually really like their like I like the item in the bottom. So when you start to relic them, this is actually a really cool one in my opinion. The fact that they put his helmet, that's actually pretty cool. I will admit. But yeah, also the last thing I'm gonna say is right now he doesn't have a helmet on. Don't worry, when you do battle with him, he will have a helmet and he will look cool. So just keep that in mind. So start looking out for that. And then, of course, today we got Asajj Ventress as the brand new Coliseum character. So make sure to get her because she's going to help you get through Coliseum a ton, especially with all the different stuff. And you get a whole bunch of rewards on this first tier. So, just pretty cool. Um, and then the other thing is, so we have been playing Coliseum for I'm about to say 3 months, 2 months. I think it's 2 months. So 2 months, and I'm gonna say my overall opinion, and then you can say your overall opinion. So I'm gonna say that my overall opinion on Coliseum is I think it's a very very good idea for a game mode. I was super duper excited when they first announced it, and I think that it is a really really fun thing. I think they need to almost like I like how it's 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%, all the way to 100%. But I think something that really annoyed me is because I like all right, sorry about that, guys. We had just deal. We had to deal with something and cut the recording, but we're back. And so yeah, I really just like I think the Coliseum is really like I think it's a good game mode. I just feel like when I've played it, I feel like they like almost insta kill me, and I think that's like literally these guys they inflict armor shred, which I think is a cool, neat idea. But like it, then one of them goes raw and then just like pounds, and there goes my entire team. So I think the rewards are amazing. I think the whole build up is awesome. I just think they need to make the bosses almost just a little bit weaker, just a little bit. Not to the point where they're like doing -1 to us, but like just a little bit down. But rewards are amazing. I'm pretty fluent. Like I get 50 tokens a day now. I used to get 100, but I get 50 now. And honestly, it's not terrible. So that's my overall opinion. But yeah, I don't know. Pretty cool.
Adding on to that a little bit, the mode is a great idea. I like what you said about the whole these two obviously just destroying your entire team in like 3 hits. I personally find the like because when you fight in Coliseum, you get to borrow like Vader and like Barris, like people we haven't unlocked yet, and it's just they're kind of useless in this mode, just because usually I think all of the bosses have AOE's and they almost instantly kill them. especially as you get higher tiers. But I really hope that this game mode sticks around after the era units become actual characters, and I hope they let us use our own characters because obviously fighting bosses 5 times a day would not hurt their player engagement at all. But overall, I think these bosses are a great way to celebrate their 10th anniversary, and honestly, a pretty cool game mode for something that we haven't seen from Star Wars a lot. They don't make a lot of new game modes, so it's always interesting to see when one of them comes out.
Yeah, I I 100% agree. Like, this is pretty cool for 10 years. Um, I know they had a little bit of a rough start, but they gave us some really good rewards, and stuff for all the stuff that's gone wrong. But yeah, I think the Coliseum is really cool. I think, yeah, when was the last time they did a new game mode? Like, it's been so long, and it's really cool. And I think that, like, it's really fun. And yeah, I think Coliseum, I hope they add new bosses. That is the other thing. I hope they add new bosses in the future. But yeah, so that's the Coliseum. Um, what's the other thing I wanted to go over? Um, oh yes, I wanted to go over one thing. So jumping back over to the characters, the character level up rewards. I think that the overall idea of getting the rewards is really good, but as people keep getting further and further, it keeps unlocking these new things to purchase with gems. So I think here's the other thing I think is kind of insane is there's these new packs, right? I think the fact that they're charging just this pack, like this is getting up into the level 40s. So I know it's kind of like nothing crazy. Like the characters can go up like really high. But like 800 gems to get these pieces and you get a chance to get 10 to 30 or up to 555 is insane.
Yeah, it's really pushing people to pay for these new characters. And I think it's causing a little uncertainty in a lot of players because a lot of people are like, what if these characters like after release aren't as good as they're proceeding to be? Obviously, they've thrown in some teasers, like I think we saw Arnold T101 Duels End Vader preview, and he looks pretty good. But like these characters might get nerfed on launch, which if they do, why are people spending hundreds of dollars to get them up to level 95 now when really all that's doing for them is getting them lightspeed tokens, which for their accounts they probably don't need if they're used to spending a lot of money.
Yeah, like yeah, they're really pushing the limits on some of the purchasing and stuff. But I mean, honestly, you could you could either get this for 800 gems or you could just wait a day and get it from the Coliseum. So I'd say personally wait, but that's just me. If you have gems and you have them, just go ahead and get this, and then you can power them up as much as you want. So, all right. So now we're gonna adjust from the Coliseum over to another thing. We're gonna jump over to Lightspeed tokens. Now, I just like to say these things are absolutely insane. They have literally changed the game completely. Like, out of this league have just completely changed the game. So now it's kind of like, oh, we need Lightspeed tokens. And the only way you can get Lightspeed tokens is either by doing journey quests, which are if you're looking for journey quests, they are the brand new anniversary quests. They would be right here. New ones just came out today. Um, and if you're looking for them, they would be right over here. It's a anniversary quest. I've already completed them. I know I was really excited, but you can get some insane rewards, like some insane rewards. And there are a ton of videos on how to get them really fast without using energy or just doing them really fast online, and it is so cool. But I just like to say that it is now like the brand new aspect of the game. And basically, a Lightspeed token, what it does is it basically like you get to pick one of these characters, you pick it, and then like you use one of these tokens, and it can level up their abilities or relic them. So it's insane. I think it is really cool that they keep giving out more and more, but I think that the only thing that I think is just a little bit interesting is I know this is probably a lot. I wish in the new era shipment that these weren't 5,000. I would like to say that I wish these weren't 5,000 and I wish you would get 7 stars here.
Yes. Yeah.
Like I'm fine with the 3-star Gear 12s. This is insane. This is insane for 1,000? Like you could probably get this one every 2 weeks if you're averaging like 50, and then you get the rewards for leveling up your characters. Like this is a really good one. I just feel like really like this is just I don't know. You could go for this. It's going to take you like maybe a month to get this. Maybe more, maybe 2 months. But like is it really worth the relic 5 6-star, you know? But other than this, I love Lightspeed tokens. I think they are really really cool. And they keep adding. They're gonna keep adding more characters into these, like the newer characters. And this is really cool because like you could be a starter player and you can get like a relic 5 or a gear 12 like day 3 or something. I don't know. Like it's insane. There's a lot.
I feel like that's one thing that uh, is kind of like, if say there's a problem with Lightspeed tokens, it'd be the fact that like new accounts can get relic like fives day like one or day two, and like I feel like it's kind of gonna ruin the process a little, like not entirely, but I feel like they should be more limited and not like for the next year, because say you're a new player, you join and you do this quest, and all of a sudden you have one of the best characters in the game, and you aren't even level 85 yet. And I feel like it's going to push some people away because, I mean, like, if you can just do this all within the first 10 minutes of playing, why wait 2 years to do it again?
Yeah, I think that is probably a really big problem. I think if they're gonna keep doing this, I think they can leave these Lightspeed tokens here, and the journey guide or journey quest Lightspeed tokens. I think those are fine, but I think that like they gave out like a relic 5 in the mail and stuff. Like they gave out a relic 5. I would almost say, I know this is probably a lot of people are not gonna like me for saying this, but I feel like you should be like level 85 or something, or just like to play the game and start to like actually feel it, and then like then you get like that super overpowered. You get those rewards or something. I don't know, but that's just me. I think I don't know. I personally like Lightspeed tokens. I think everybody should deserve them, and I think they're really helping us like build up characters and making the game like actually easier to like play. Um, other than Kyrotech, but
Like
yeah,
counter attack, oh man.
but again, I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I just think that like Lightspeed tokens are a little crazy for like a first day player. Like I did a new account just for fun, and I got a relic 6, Padawan Obi-Wan, and a relic 5 Qui-Gon day 1, which is really good because like today they ran the Obi-Wan or the Obi-Wan, and right now I only have like to this tier on this account, but like if you had relic 5 Obi-Wan, relic 5 Qui-Gon, you can just start getting Kyrotech from this. Which is insane. Like
Yeah, yeah. It it really is, like, because especially with this Chirotech farm, like this isn't like super often, but when it does happen, like it is good for the players that paid for it day one. It has been like a year since they came out almost, but like it still is kind of ridiculous that, like you said, you create a new account, but like let's say like someone who's in up in Kyber one decides they want to start a new account, just and then just dominate where they are, get level 85 within like 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden, like, what are people like in Carbonite supposed to do when this person with 5 relics is beating their years of work because of some lightspeed tokens?
Yeah. Like it's insane. Like they just like now people are like even I'm going into Grand Arena and stuff and like I'm seeing like more people with lots of relics and stuff. But I think the other thing that really like throws me off is like I think they need to increase this. This is insane. But like say you've had Kelleron Beck relic for like a few months now. And now everybody's just getting him free relic now. Like which is insane. Like I just got him to relic 1 today. Like I got him relicked and I got 2 Zetas and I had an Omicron on him before. Like this is insane. Um but like even if you had him relic 7, right? So you go here, it say, "Oh, you can't use your lightspeed token." You click on it, you dismantle it cuz that's the only thing you can do. You can't get like another lightspeed token. You can't the rewards, don't get me wrong, 25 Kyrotech each and then gear 12 pieces that you get like 10 of. That needs to be fixed in my opinion. Like
Yeah, like the value of a relic Kelleron Beck precedes 25 Kyrotech by a mass number. Because like Kelleron Beck, even like since his release, has been probably one of the best characters in Solog, especially for Grand Arena defenses. And you just now that everyone has him, his value has obviously decreased, but at the same time, he's still the same character, and like you can't do what that Lightspeed token did with 25 Kyrotech.
yeah, it's just like it's 25 of each Kyrotech, but like still like I don't know. Like I got him now pretty really high. And I got his Omicron, which is right here. And I don't know if you guys have seen any videos of this Omicron, but it is by far one, in my opinion, almost the most broken territory battle Omicron in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Like, I don't know. The damage is insane, and now that we have like they just gave pretty much an entire Jedi team away. Like, just imagine pulling up in territory war and you're like, all right, I'm ready. I'm ready to take out this team. There's just an entire wall of Kelleron Becks. All have Omicron, and like even if they're Relic 1, still has Omicron. Like, it's insane. But yeah, I feel like especially for next month. Next month is really gonna hurt a lot of people because there's gonna be a lot of people who have Grand Inquisitor, and they're gonna get these new Inquisitors and tokens that are gonna be coming out, and they're gonna click it, they're gonna dismantle it, and they get 25 Kyrotech and some Gear 12 pieces. And it's like, oh, 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 relic.
And
Everybody has Grand Inquisitor now, and I got 100 Kyrotech.
yeah, it's especially with that being said, the Grand Inquisitor event, as I think a lot of you know, is one of the worst events in the game, and it's very annoying, and it's near impossible to beat, and so like those people that spent months, maybe even a year, grinding to get those Inquisitors to Relic 5, and then grinding that event, it I if I was them, I'd feel really annoyed that people are just getting him for free.
Yeah, and like I like the idea of everybody getting Grand Inquisitor. Like that's super cool. I just like I think it's gonna be not so fun when the people are only getting 25 Karatech and they can't really use the token. And it's like you could totally like use it for something else in my opinion. I don't know. It just like I don't know how they would play it in or something, but like that is probably the biggest issue right now in Star Wars in my opinion. It's just like they gotta maintain some stuff because this is kind of insane. Like I love this. This is so cool, but I also feel really bad for a bunch of people who already have this built up. So, but yeah, that's pretty much everything we wanted to go over today. Just kind of short and not super crazy. Um, but yeah, this is gonna be our second episode of Galaxy Talk. I appreciate all you guys being here. And thank you once again, that one Grand Admiral, for joining me. It means a lot, and I think this is gonna be awesome. And I hope Star Wars continues to make fun stuff, and I hope the game doesn't go fully downfall. But
Of course. I love being here. Love doing this podcast. Always love being on your channel. Um, and I guess we'll see you guys in episode 3.
we'll see you in episode 3. And don't forget, may the Force be with you.